Navitas India Private Limited. Navitas India aims at powering lives, and with its keen eyes on expansion, it has also diversified its automobile batteries and power bank. Please welcome Mr. Rajan Vashisht.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Rajan Vashisht. I am at EHS of Navitas India Private Limited. And I just wanted to start with our company introduction first. Because this is basically, we are ADK Corporation and we are headquartered at Japan. We are into the manufacturing of mobile batteries, power banks, and all those electronic manufacturing components. And we have 2 plants in India. This is our group company structure. You are looking at it, we are headquartered in Japan and we comes under the ADK Corporation South Asia Pacific. And this is Navitas India, which we are manufacturing components here in India. We have 2 plants, one in Babel and one in Mysore. These are our product portfolios. We are into smartphone batteries, EV batteries and power banks. So our major, all the leading mobile manufacturers are our customers. We have around 50% share in India, and every third cell in the world is powered by the ADK Corporation, Navitas. This is our organization structure and our facilities. We are handling the team size of around 3,500 plus manpower at the peak time. This is our elements of safety which we are handling in our facilities. The key zone safeties, we have covered the entire plant into some few key zones, which are very, very risky in terms of, because we are handling a very dangerous product, that is battery, and which comes under the category of UN 348. Even a small pinhole in the battery will create a huge fire, huge smoke, and you won't be in a position to even handle and mitigate that kind of emergency. You cannot even presume that what kind of smoke density is there when there is a small hole in the battery. So what we have done is we have converted the entire plant into some key safety zones wherever we are storing the mass handling of the batteries. Plus we are into chemical safety, product safety. Product safety is basically related to the, because it's a assembly line structure where we are assembling the batteries. So what happens that even there is a deviation in any of the process by the robotic arm of any assembly lines, a huge fire can be created. So product safety becomes a very important component in our industry. So we are into health hazard assessments, then COVID-19 management, that was also there, then fire safety management. These are our objectives: zero harm, strengthen safety culture, system evaluation and improvement, zero fire and smoke incidents, and compliance to future standards. We are ISO 14001 and ISO 9001 certified company. We are CSR management certified company under UN Global Principles of and Declaration of Human Rights and Fundamental Principles and Rights of Man. Because we have been maintaining the zero accident, zero fire incidents, zero occupational disease and zero environment complaint for the last 3 years. Why I am saying 3 years? Because since we are the company who were into the manufacturing of capacitors prior to 2019, but during after 2019 we started the manufacturing of the batteries also. So during the time we started the manufacturing of batteries, we had huge struggle in maintaining the safety requirements of the company, because battery itself is a very dangerous product. So, but because of some few initiatives, few learnings, and some technology, with the support of technology, with the support of team, we could counter those challenges and we have maintained the statistics. These are the first aid incidents which are on decreasing trend if you look at the last 3 years, because we are implementing a lot of engineering controls in our processes. since we are Japanese companies, so we are very focused on 5S. So here you will see it as a, so because since we are the Japanese company, so we are into this automatic. I think there is some focused on the 5S, but we are maintaining here as 6S. 6S is basically we have added safety also into it. So we are doing that. On the emergency management, we have a strong emergency management system in place. We have emergency evacuation plans, assembly areas, safety signages and all across the plant, across the shop floors. These are our major fire control equipment, and there is very unique technology what we have implemented in our plant. That is very early smoke detection alarm. It is basically a system which indicates you, and within 10 seconds, if suppose there is a smoke or will be detected, then automatically it will give you a detection within 10 seconds. Normally, traditional and the conventional kind of fire detection system takes more than 30 seconds. But since our product is very unique, so we have implemented this very early smoke detection system. These are our life support equipments which are there in the plant. We have an occupational health center, then AEDs, emergency lights. We have a ambulance also, this basic life support ambulance system also. We have a canteen, this is licensed canteen, that's cafeteria, restroom. We have our own, our own drinking water facility. These are the kind of practices what we do follow in our plants. Safety committees, then war room meetings. War room meeting is a very unique concept wherein we go for the instant and the ready solutions for any kind of safety issues. Then performance review meetings, then it is a part of the performance management system also. Safety indicator is part of the performance management system also. Clear risk reportings, customers' concerns, then the daily basis, shift, end of the shift meetings, and HSE. These are the best practices what we will follow. These are our safety rules, which is being followed by all the employees and the visitors inside the company. The personal protective equipment area-wise, we have identified the matrix area-wise. This is our safety culture program. We have a concept of dojo room, wherein all the employees before the joining are given a very rigorous safety training program. Or it is related to on-the-job trainings also and some general induction programs. And we are celebrating Environment Day, National Safety Day celebrations are also we are carrying out. In COVID-19 also we have done a very good teamwork over there during the COVID times. And we have kept the balance between the rewarding and the penalty mechanism also, because if it will not give you a favored result if implemented in isolation. What we have done is it goes hand in hand, reward and penalty both. Wherever people are, they are demonstrating their positive and the safest behavior, we are giving them a reward also. And plus, we are giving the penalty also to the people who maintain the discipline of the safety. So safety trainings also on various topics we are giving to all the employees, visitors, contractors. This is our schedule of the 2022. These are the few photographs and training programs. We have a safety improvement culture also in terms of cases. So a lot of cases are submitted by the employees of the company, and they are being evaluated and they are rewarded also. We have medical facility, then warehouse safety. This is one of the most important safety components, particularly in our industry, because we are storing batteries over there. And approximately 3 to 4 million batteries are always stored inside the plant, whether it is in the form of finished goods or in the form of raw material. So we have a 24/7 surveillance system in place wherein fire marshals are continuously deployed there. And CCTV monitoring is being done. Then VESDA system is in place. Those kind of monitoring. So at the outset, our key to success is basically the involvement and the engagement of our people. Because what we are giving a very little bit to our people, but they are paying us a lot. So thank you so much for your time and patience.